They going live right now.
That's it?
Carolina. All right. Hey, shalom, shalom.
Wow.
Hey, we're the real Hebrew Israelites, GMS Louisiana Saints. Coming back at you as always. Another live lesson on the highways and hedges. Week in, week out, in season, out of season. Before we get started, I want to give all infinite honor and glory and praises to. Right on it. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings, salutations, hope you will continue to push this through. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. And the things that are happening right now upon the earth were foretold in the scriptures, man. Okay? For our sake. All right? So what you're saying, the famines, the pestilence, the plagues, wars or rumors of wars, okay? All that's in the Bible. Okay? And the men, beginning with the elders and apostles, have been warning and telling you what's going to happen, and now it is happening. Okay, but are you taking heed to it? Ask yourself that question. Okay, what happened back then is going to happen right now today, and it's happening. Go ahead, Al.
Right, man. Matthew 24, verse 37. How shall speak? But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Son of Man be. So in the days of Noah, okay, Jake was fucking off, okay, doing everything, okay, but watching, okay. It's like that right now today. All right, is it not? All right, you can go anywhere, okay, have these festivities, parties, weekend, throughout the day, okay, but you're not looking for what's coming down the pipe, which is prophecy, which brings death and destruction, and also salvation. All right, go ahead, Al.
Verse 38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage.
Yep, and said,
into the day that Noah entered into the ark.
that's right, man. Hey, so they were eating and drinking, you know what I'm saying, doing all kind of abominable things, okay, all into these different philosophies and everything like that before the flood came. So your judgment was already set before the Most High brought the destruction, because Noah was telling them, look, it's coming. All right, the flood is coming. All right, so it said until Noah entered into the ark. So that means they didn't get it until the actual flood came. All right, and destroyed their ass. The same thing is happening right now.
It proved that Noah back then was prophesying, but telling people, because the Lord had told Noah, look, I'm about to flood this thing out.
Yeah.
Look, you don't think Noah was going out there telling people? Look, man, the Lord told me that a great flood is about to come. Scientists call it the end of the second ice age or whatever.
Yeah.
When it comes to the Bible, man, it's called the Great Flood, man. All right? You got multiple different cultures that speak of an ancient flood that basically reset civilization, man. Okay? So I hate to bust your bubble, Esau, but the world before the flood was more technically advanced than yours, man.
Right.
The book of Daniel called you the basis of men. That means you the lowest of all the other nations, man. You the lowest of the low. Only thing you're technically advanced at is destroying, man. Okay? Got it, bro.
That's right, bro. Only thing you are is destroying, is doing more and more wickedness. That's your lot, is to do more and more wickedness. Yahweh said it in 2nd the 15th chapter. He said he's not going to hold his tongue no more as to touching their wickedness. That begins with you, Esau. The Lord's been letting you do whatever you want to do. Hey, the whole planet. It says in the book of Genesis.
Got the Lord got his people signing crying, man.
Oh, man. Right.
He saw the whole planet and got his own people signing crying, man. The Lord's people signing fucking crying.
Right.
Why? Because like the brother say, Esau is having his way with this motherfucker, man. Yep. All right? Changing laws, wearing out the saints, man.
Right. I did for the
changing times and laws.
That's it, man.
Got your jakes out here keeping the Shabbat on Friday, sundown, and Saturday, sundown.
Right.
You know, y'all just totally disregard the moon, man. You know, the word moon is another word for month, man.
Right.
Okay? That's how you keep the Shabbats, according to the months. Not according to the Gregorian calendar. Or the solar calendar.
Solar calendar. Yep. Sun.
You know?
Right, man.
Sun worshipers. They don't even know it, man. They can just like, hey, man, look, Friday, Sunday, on Saturday, sundown.
But that's not in the Bible.
Hey, and you guys that's doing that, y'all don't know the flood coming either. Y'all gonna get swept away just like they were. Y'all are marrying and giving in the marriage. That's why the Bible calls us virgins. Because we're not married and giving in the marriage. What that mean? Spiritually. Yahweh Shah was a spiritual man, man. He wasn't talking about sex, man.
Right.
Okay?
Spiritual. Right.
The law of being spiritual, man. Spiritually what? Joined to that society, man. Just because you know you're an Israelite, that don't mean you're not spiritually joined to a society. Like for instance, Lake 37, he's spiritually married to this place, man. Right. Got a 501c3 charter. That's the marriage contract.
Yep.
That's the marriage license right there. Yep. The rest of you guys, you got the juice.
Yep. ISUBK.
That's the loan. That's the life loan contract.
Yes.
Oh, I'm talking about the juice. I'm talking about that.
Hold on. Yeah.
Because they promote the bullshit. Man. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Right, brother.
No.
Okay, I got you. All
right. Hey, back what they were saying. That's spiritual. You have made that spiritual contract. Did a video yesterday about us being spiritually joined to Yahweh Shah. That marriage already happened. We're just waiting for the Lord to come actually get our ass, man. Physically. All right? Hasten the day of our Lord's return. Go ahead, brother. Oh, real quick, Elder. Back you up what you were saying earlier. It's Genesis 1:14. And the power said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night.
And the power is talking about the Elohim, man. Okay. Yahweh had already created Yahweh Shah. So by this time, he got Yahweh Shah running the show.
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah.
So this is Yahweh Shah along with the Elohim, right?
Yes.
Create, set this, what you know as the planet Earth up, man. Go ahead.
Yep. And let them be for signs and for seasons.
Right. So they're setting up not only the planet Earth, but they're setting up the elements, or what you call the elements in the heavens, right? Not the elements, the celestial bodies. Yes. That's what I meant to say. Celestial bodies, like the stars, the moon, the sun. Right. Those are celestial bodies. It's not just talking about angels, which they are celestial bodies too. That just mean heavenly. But you got a second and you got a third heaven.
Right. Oh, beautiful, brother.
You can be a celestial in the second heaven.
Right.
But you got the third heaven that's also considered celestial, man. Yeah. All that means is heavenly. That's all it means, man. Yeah. Okay. Finish it all out one more time.
It says, and let there be light in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night.
Right. So what we know as we got as the sun, got the moon. When the sun is out, they let you know what? Daytime.
Daytime.
When the moon is out, they let you know what?
Nighttime.
It's Eve.
Right.
Like to say in the evening, we're gonna hit it at sundown.
Sundown. That's what actually
like Eve.
Yep.
When the sun goes down, what comes out? The moon.
Right.
That's how they're separated. Go ahead.
Yep. At that evening, that's when the actual next day begins. Got to know how to do that too. All right.
Right. I mean, it's common sense.
Common sense. Damn.
It's like exactly how the Bible got it written is exactly how it's set up. Like, but you people say that this is just a fucking what they call it when it come out of
nowhere.
Spontaneous.
Right. Yeah. Spontaneous.
Like, how does perfect order just come out of just coincidence, man? This is perfect order.
Perfect order.
The sun come out at the exact. Come on, man.
All the time.
You people need to put up y'all ass, man.
Sign.
Scripture says the fool says there's no God.
That's right, bro.
A blind man can see something higher, a higher intelligence created or accepted and designed all of this, man. A blind man can see that. You're a proud motherfucker if you think you're to say there's nothing above us. It's basically you're saying that you feel like you're at the top of the food chain, man. Well, if you're at the top of the food chain, create a planet. Create air. Right?
We'll wait.
Not only that, but you got to go create so-called space. That means you gotta, all the elements that's in your body, you gotta get that back to the Most High. Right?
Yep.
Your body is made of the same elements and compounds that goes into the earth, right?
Right.
What, 70 or 80% of your body is made of
water.
water.
Right.
So that means out the gate, 70 to 80% of your body belongs to the Lord. You got to get the Lord his water back. Let me get that water out you then. What else? Well, let me get that DNA out you too then, since you want to be God. Okay?
Yeah.
You got to give all that back, and you got to start from scratch. Matter of fact, let me get your mind, because that's mine too. Let me get the brain. That's mine too. Let me get the eyes. Let me get that mouth you talking all that shit with. That's mine too.
Blasphemy. Got you.
Okay? That's all the Lord is. Exactly, the Lord like, that's how the Lord coming, man. Let me get that back since you want to be God, man. You build a ground to stand on. You build a planet so you can walk your nasty ass around on. You got to create gravity. You got to create all this. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You got to give all that back to the Lord. Just your whole conscious to have consciousness. That's what the Lord made that. Let me get that back. So who the fuck are you then? When the Lord get everything that he made back from you, there is nothing left. So who the fuck are you to think that you're going to play God when you're his property, whether you like it or not? You're a part of the periodic table, just like we are, just like the rest of us are, man. We're all flesh and blood. We're all biology at the end of the day. And every biological entity on this planet belongs to the Lord, man.
Right.
Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Back to what the elder was saying, man. But everything being in perfect order, every time the new moon comes in, it comes in every 29.5 days, 12 hours, and 44 minutes. All spiritual numbers. Every time. Okay? Can't do nothing with it. All right? So it said in Genesis 1 and 14, it says, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night.
Now listen, this didn't just happen overnight. See, when you go in Christianity, they teach that the Lord is but just like had some type of magic wand in his hand and was just like,
yeah, voila.
Let it be this light. Let it be this darkness. Let it be this water. Let it be this land. Let it be this creatures. Let it be this mankind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, man. That was all designed and set down. Councils took place. They had to go over all of these, the blueprint that Yahweh gave to Yahushua. Yahushua gave those orders to his angels, right? And they had to build these things, design these things, right? Okay?
Right.
The scriptures tell you a day to the Lord is as 1,000 years to man. Okay? 1,000 years to the Lord is as a 1,000 years to man is as a day to the Lord. So we don't even live on the same time frame when you go into the fourth dimension or the spiritual realm, right? That's a whole nother time. Time exists in the third. Time is a third dimensional thing anyway, man. Yeah, time is a third dimensional device. That's all it is. Once you exceed this dimension, you basically in what we would consider magic, man. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead,
real quick, y'all. It's Isaiah 55, verse 89. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord.
Yeah, man. So the Lord's gonna go off of the Darwin theory, man. We don't go off of what they Edomite name, Einstein.
Yeah, Einstein. Yeah.
B equals MC square, all that bullshit. Man, the Lord is gonna fuck with all that. All you crackers wrong, man.
Yep.
That's why the Lord said, wisdom of this world is what? Foolishness with the Lord, man. Where?
God, verse 9. And it says, Isaiah 55 and verse 9. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways.
I mean, the Lord is, in layman's terms, there's a higher intelligence than you base men on this planet, man. And then you damn fools that think otherwise. The Lord is on a higher dimension, man. He's in a whole other realm than you beasts out here.
Yeah. Shit.
That's like comparing your dog to a human. Like, even though they're animals and we take care of them, they're still animals.
Still an animal.
There are some laws that the Lord got that people are not supposed to interact on certain levels with a fucking animal. There are certain animals that we're not even supposed to eat, man.
Right.
Okay? So why would the Lord have in the law certain laws to where you're not supposed to, well, what if you say dietary laws? Okay? Well, it take you people, you gotta go around the world 1,000 times just to realize what the Bible been saying 1,000 years ago, 2,000, 3,000 years ago, man. Like you scientists, y'all are like chickens with your head cut off, just run around in circles, man.
Yeah.
And you people believe them because they got a PhD.
Yeah.
In what, man?
What? You got a master's degree in.
In what? And the majority of those fucking scientists, they're not in touch with reality, man. They're widows. Look at them motherfuckers, they're widows, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Real quick, D-Red. It's John 8:23. And he said unto them, ye are from beneath. I am from above.
The Lord comes from the heavens, man. What we know as the third heaven. You got a whole nother realm between the Lord and the earth, man.
Right.
And y'all think y'all on the level. Talking about Esau.
Yeah, yeah. They keep doing big things out here, man.
The Lord above the realm that's above this realm. You got the second heaven, huh?
Right.
You Edomites ain't even scratch the surface of the second heaven, man. Look. You talk beating on your chest, talking all that big ass talk, man. But the scripture said, "Oh, you got pumped." Got pumped, yeah. Go ahead.
God, it says, ye are of this world. I am not of this world.
The Lord is not an earthling. Okay? He's not what you call a human. Okay? He is the chief angel. He's an Elohim. He is what you call a God, man. Only second to Yahweh himself, man.
Right. In that order.
In that order. Only, it's like only second to Yahweh himself, man. Go ahead.
God, I got it.
2 Kings 20:9. Time is restricted.
Yeah.
To this dimension. Time is still well. It's just so I have more control of that. It says 2 Kings 20:9, and Isaiah said, this sign shalt thou have of the Lord, that the Lord will do the thing that he hath spoken. Shall the shadow go forward 10 degrees, or go back 10 degrees? Shadow of the sun. So Lord, you made the sun rotate. That's like you looking at the shadow, and the shadow just moved to the side, just as the Lord approved.
And that's another reason how you know the so-called white man lying, man. But the so-called white man put it out like, oh, the earth just this unanimous event that just happened, miraculous event that just happened. And there's nothing significant about it.
Yeah.
The earth is just some speck in some cluster of the universe, and it revolves around the sun. Well, actually, the elements revolve around the earth, man. The scripture says that we are the apple of the Lord's eye. So everything revolves around what you're focused on, man. So according to the scriptures, for the Lord to rotate, it didn't say the earth rotated. It said he did what? Read it again.
2 Kings 20:9 from the middle. The Lord will do the thing that he has spoken. Shall the shadow go forward 10 degrees or go back 10 degrees? Right. And Hezekiah answered, it is a light thing for the shadow to go down 10 degrees.
Right. So the Lord moved the sun. I mean, and it showed that he got it in perfect control. According to Esau's science, if the sun was to move in any type of degree, it would be total destruction for the planet, man. I've seen they had a show on Discovery Channel years ago where Esau was trying to basically debunk the Bible.
Yeah.
Certain miracles that happened in the Bible, and they was like, well, that would have happened, the earth would be in existence today. If the sun was the earth would at least stop just for 1 second, a split second around the sun's orbit, that would throw the natural order of things on the earth, and it would be just a total catastrophe. It's impossible. Well, guess what? Yahweh do the impossible.
Yeah.
That's what he's known for, man. He's done that from the beginning of time, man. The impossible, the unthinkable. That's what makes the movie so brilliant,
right.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what you call an upset, because they pulled the impossible. At one point, y'all thought it was impossible for these guys to win. That's why everybody upset, because y'all thought y'all were gonna win, and they were gonna lose.
Oh.
Well,
Hezekiah answered, "It is a light thing for the shadow to go down 10 degrees. Nay, but let the shadow return backwards 10 degrees."
Man, who said that?
Right, Hezekiah.
Hey, man, he bold, bro.
Man.
He bold, bro. Like, read that again. That's a bold statement to say to the Lord. I mean, the Lord just did some shit with the sun, and this is what you got to say to him. Go ahead.
2 Kings 20 and 10. Hezekiah answered, "It is a light thing for the shadow to go down 10 degrees.
Oh, Lord, that's a light thing for the shadow to go down 10 degrees. You know what I'm saying, Lord? Basically, that's not impressive, Lord. Well, I'm going to show you. Jacob,
and that's why the Lord did. Hey, that's one of the reasons the Lord did what he did to his ass like that, man. Yeah.
Well, you know, he had like a little like a foot issue.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Like you know, got real sick and ill. And that's when God sent the prophet. You know, he sought the Lord, he prayed the Lord. He had 15 years. So he was like, yeah, he was one of the right things. Nah, he was the right. He was one of the right things.
Yes.
You know, but I mean, shit, King David did some bullshit. You popped the man's wife and got him knocked out. That's worse than what Hezekiah did. Hezekiah just like, Lord, that's a light thing, Lord. Do something. Yeah. That's like when we see the chairs, we like, I mean, we even do it.
That's right.
We be like, look, Lord, like, okay, we see your UFOs and all that, Lord, but we everybody see that. We ready to be impressed, man.
He did it.
You know, but still, we hey, man, look,
like
we tired of looking at them, man.
Looking at him. Come get us.
Yeah.
Right, man. Come get us.
So that's kind of liking it to what Hezekiah was like, man. You know, that's a light thing, Lord.
Yeah. Don't tease us with that like that. Actually, show.
And even to dictate to the Lord how to make it more raw. Go ahead.
It says, "Nay, but let the shadow return backward 10 degrees."
Yeah, that's a light thing, Lord, to just speed time up. But bag it up. Like, damn. Hey, that's a bold statement. That's a bold statement, bro. That's a bold, man. I wish I can, bro.
Yes.
Hey, but go ahead.
No. Yeah. All right. It's Sirach 43. Back in what the elder was saying, Sirach 43, verses 8 and 9. Sirach verses 9 and 10. It says, "The beauty of heaven, the glory of the stars, and ornament giving light in the highest places of the Lord, at the commandment of the Holy One, they will stand in their order and never faint in their watches."
Right. Right. And they wait for what?
For that
They stand in your order, I mean they'll wait for
what? Waiting for that order to go to handle business, man.
Hey, Lord, what you need me to do?
That's right.
I've been waiting, Lord. I've been waiting 1,000 years for you to give me that.
I thought you'd never ask.
You got angels been waiting to get on something. And when the Lord get in the green, matter of fact, Revelation, come through. Yeah, Revelations, what is that? Revelation 7 chapter.
Yeah, 7
how anxious the angels are to come back and fuck this place up, man. Man, they in the heavens itching, man, to come back and just liberate this fucking place, man. Like how you know how when you anticipate something so much, you bite on your bottom lip. Yeah. You can't wait. They can't wait, man. Go ahead, bro.
Back there, what it said in Revelation 71, the top of when the wind should not blow on the earth. That's the angels ready to let loose. But I was saying, no, this whole back. Everything is in order. My men have to get sealed first. So y'all just go out there and just act bad. Everybody's going to get killed. So Yahushua has to shorten those days for these prophets to speed up. But the men of the Lord to get their houses in order. Then the angel come destroy this bitch. Bring it out, huh?
A lot of them down here too. Egos and Europe. They definitely Nigerian.
Yep.
Or either Ghana.
Yep.
They got the big ass face. That's face though.
Yeah.
They got that pie face with big fat ass head. Back of the head, you see the egg baked out all that fat.
With them rolls in the back that
that's because they eating all that non-GMO food over there, man. That's just a sign of Jay. We were talking about them fat ass cheeks and shit they got over there, all that good eating. Most Nigerians healthy as a motherfucker, man.
We go over there, we gonna have them
big ass bellies. That's good eating though. Yep. You know, that's not from eating hot fries at fucking Roman noodles. Raymond, I ever fuck
Raymond noodles.
Starburst and Captain Crunch and all that shit.
Oatmeal pies. God,
that's from eating straight organic. I'm talking about they sit there and watch the lamb.
Oh yes.
Get slaughtered in front of them.
Yeah.
The goat, the calf that they kill. I mean the cows they man, that shit on their property.
Yep.
On their property already. That's the kind of fat we trying to get on us, man.
Yes, man.
You know,
hey, even over there, like we talk about the solid weight. And with Jake having what they call cancer out here, them Jakes over there in Nigeria, over there in Jamaica.
They got certain shit.
They actually, I seen the video on YouTube, but he actually he climbed the fucking tree and actually cut the fucking fruit off with a big fucking knife, the original fruit, and he ate it. Say, man, this is how you supposed to really eat. He's throwing a shot at the people over here in the Western world. So what we said yesterday, like the elder had said yesterday in our chat room, those northern kingdoms who coming over here, you Hispanics, Issachar rights who coming over here, you're coming to receive your judgment or your salvation. Period. The day you walked up around here, you done heard the word. That's how messy the Lord is. Have us bringing it out, and Jake walked behind us, who from the Igbo tribe, okay. Or the Yoruba, okay? Ultimately, receive your salvation or your judgment. Plain and simple. You got it, bro.
Haitian, like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Haitian
coming over here.
You would have been better off with you with that, bro.
Yeah.
You came to the neck of the enemy now.
So,
Rock 39 and 28, it says there be spirits that are created for vengeance. It says, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. So the angels are made to do what they do, so they enjoy doing it. That's like you just built for certain shit. Mike Tyson was just built for boxing. The angels just built to be angels, man. They enjoy being angels. Anything that comes with it, if it's killing something, they happy to kill something. If it's deceiving somebody, they happy to do it. Right? They got the angels on the left hand side, right? It says, in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that needs them. Right? So that's how you know we're dealing with the elect. We got that. We try to get that same mindset that the angels have, man. And we want to appease the wrath of the Lord. We want to be that battle axe and weapon of war, man. We want to be his ultimate tool.
Because his wrath is upon us. And the thing is, the Lord, like, man, that great spirit is about to be up, man. All right? I'm going to finish that precept. Matthew 24, and I'm going to continue in verse 39. All right, Matthew 24:39. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away.
Yeah, I mean, you were already killed, man. You knew not until you waited till it actually started to happen. Okay, try to seek the Lord then. Okay, through Noah. Okay, but it was too late. That ark was already closed. So in this time right here, the prophets are going to be off the highways and edges. Okay, we're going to be sealed. The family of the word is going to hit. You're going to seek the Lord then, but you're not going to find it. You're going to roll to it. You're going to run to and fro, try to scramble. And this is Amos 8 and 12. Okay, and you're not going to find the minute of the Lord. The tongue of our mouth is going to cleave to the roof. We're going to be shut. They're going to be off the grid. Where you going to find us then? Okay, go ahead, Elton.
Right. It says, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yes.
Then shall two be in the field, one shall be taken, and the other left.
Right, man. One is going to be taken,
beamed up.
Beamed up, okay, on that chariot, and the other was going to be destroyed.
That's why the scripture says, and the other left though,
Left,
which is going to eventually be destroyed. But that's where the scripture comes in and says, and the enemies beheld us.
Right.
As we were taking up on those chariots, our enemies beheld us. This is the exact same event. Guess what? The one that's going to be left in that field, that's your enemy that's going to be left what? On this planet. While you get beamed up out of harm's way. Okay? Simple.
Simple.
All right? So it says
it's nothing to do than a move to them actually seeing the strain of the salvation. Damn, that was him right. He getting beat up out of new destruction.
See, the 2 is talking about the righteous and the wicked.
Right.
The 2 is talking about the goats and the sheep. Period. You either walk with death, like the brother said, or you walk with exemption. Right? Which happens leads to salvation. Yeah. One of the 2. That's why it says the 2. 2 and 2. Okay? You're gonna have elect people of the elect in the same areas that you're gonna have non-elect people. Same building, same time, literally shoulder to shoulder, and it's gonna happen. That's how our enemy's gonna behold us, right? So it says, verse 41, 2 women shall be grinding at the mill. So that you know that you got certain women that the Lord got selected to be saved, right? To be beamed up out of this place. Therefore, you have women that's of the elect. You got certain elect women that's set to be saved, right? Got certain women that are not of the elect that are going to be destroyed. They're going to be left.
Yep.
Plain and simple.
It.
Okay.
You're going to have that mark of Tom or that mark of Karab. Period. Go ahead.
Verse 42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come.
You got to be watching. Watching what? It ain't just watching regular TV, watching the cars pass by. Watching the prophecies. That means you're eagerly anticipating. The Bible says hasten. Hasten means what? Hurry up, Lord. Okay, speed it up. We're not rushing you, but we got to. We want you to sigh and cry to him. Plead to him. Okay, you're watching for the prophecies to happen. Watching for the MOTB. Okay, watching wars and rumors of wars take place. Okay, knowing that the family is fast approaching. Okay, the whole 4 winds. Put it like that. The whole 4 winds. We're watching for all these things to take place. Okay, so you won't be caught off guard. Go ahead, they got a lot. He can be that all day. Come on with it.
Which one you wanted? I think the brother had.
Amos 8 and 11. It says, "Behold, the days come," saith the Lord Yahweh, "that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord."
Right, man. That's Yahweh shutting off the whole internet. Okay, you guys not going to be out there teaching anymore. Okay. The land, wherever the elect of the nation of Israel is scattered at, no more teaching. Okay, it's time for you to be a pilgrim upon the earth. Okay, you're off the grid.
We're already spiritual pilgrims, meaning spiritually we're prepared to what? Detach ourselves from this society. Physically, we have it.
Yep.
You know, y'all still see us in various cities that we're in. When these cameras go off. Brothers got lives to go back to, but our lives are what? Our lives revolve around this ministry. Our lives revolve around the Lord saving us out of this fucking hellhole. So we don't have to end these videos and go back to fucking hell, man. That's what our lives are dedicated to. Revolve around.
Like they were saying. Even over there in California, that started to do what? Ban the Bible. He sort of want this truth to go out. That's how you know he's a fucking liar. On the back of the dollar bill, it says what? In God we trust. You find the Most High is power in the Bible. And you want to ban it? That's a whole spiritual warfare against the men of the Lord, though. All right, go ahead, huh? Right. Want to say something?
No.
It's Amos 8 and 12, and they shall wander from sea to sea.
That means going to and fro. Okay, from Baton Rouge, New Orleans, all over, just all over. You trying to just find a man of the Lord anywhere. Where are those guys that spoke about Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? Okay, where are they at right now? Go ahead.
And from the north even to the east.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Come in board, warriors.
Yeah.
Come in board prophets.
They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
That's right. The Lord's going to zip this man up, man. That's why it behoves you brothers right now to get serious with this truth, man. Okay? Because you're no longer going to have that phone you have in your hand.
So get your ass out that keyboard, out that computer, and you're going to come your ass out here on these highways.
That's it, man. You can't sit behind that fucking keyboard and type right your way into the kingdom, man. I said that you got to come out here, man. What the men of the Lord at? They're the chief of concourse.
You got to at least show your face.
Yeah.
But that's showing that you're not ashamed of the Lord. That's what you're saying.
Right. Now you're going to fall.
That's the most glorious day that we all striving for. When the Lord presents the hopeful elect before the heavenly Father, man. Imagine that. Okay, y'all ready to go meet the heavenly Father? Y'all ready to go meet your house? We're going to get nervous like a motherfucker, man. We're like,
they got a spiritual body. The hands still sweating like this, man.
We're going to oh, man. We're going to meet the most high, man. You know? And then you go, oh no, I don't know you. Who the fuck is that?
That's it.
Hey man, bring him before me and slay him utterly.
Yes.
I never knew you. We don't want that type of humiliation from the Lord, man. Fuck this society, man. There ain't nothing in this bitch for us. You fucking Edomites and raw us the fuck out, man. From every angle and every direction, man.
Yep.
Okay? So it ain't nothing to prove. We don't have nothing else to prove in this fucked up ass, corrupt ass society, man. All right?
Yep.
Y'all done straight up humiliated the so-called, especially the so-called Negro, but also the Latinos and Native Americans, man. Y'all have straight humiliated us throughout the world, man. And you Negroes especially humiliate yourselves, man. Y'all live up to all of those so-called stereotypes they put out there, but they really telling the truth about you, man. Negroes, y'all live for animals. Y'all act just like fucking animals. You act worse than the so-called white man. Yep. You get a big group of Negroes together, somebody gonna get shot.
Man. Shot, yes.
You have all kind of events where straight Edomites, you don't never make the news. Nobody got the wigs split in drive-bys. Nobody got stabbed in the neck. None of that dumb ass shit, man. When you get fucking niggas together, that's when bullshit pop up. And you wonder why the Lord is ready to just do away with y'all, man. You became worse than these fucking heathens out there.
Wicked than the wicked.
Fuck, the heathen don't even want you in their neighborhood.
That's a fact.
That's bad. These crackers see you niggas and they be like, oh, they go to their neighborhood.
They go to niggas.
Niggas don't like to cut their grass. And if they do cut it, they don't edge it.
Yep. They don't run the weed.
You know what I'm saying?
I know
but grass grow over the entire sidewalk. The rest of the neighborhood's perfectly edged. This motherfucker just come and fucks it up. That's how they look at you, man.
Yeah.
And they be right. So you nigga move in that bitch. They stop cutting the grass, man.
Yeah.
Shit just looks abandoned, man, in about 2 years.
Yes, man.
Like, God damn. You got neighborhoods and bedrooms that you so-called Negroes that just ran the fuck in the ground, man. Yep. Shit, our neighbors, my neighbors, nice ass house. I done seen certain people move in their house, just nasty motherfuckers, just wretched, hood, gutter motherfuckers coming in, just tear the fucking house up.
Roll that bitch out.
A perfectly nice house, man. Perfectly nice yard. They move in that bitch and just fuck it up,
man. Jay can't take care of shit.
Fucking landlord gotta kick their ass off.
Yeah.
And you got the nerve to be mad and complain about it. What the fuck you know?
Yeah.
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, you can't get no rest. You niggas got all that loud ass music. Bump. Just fuck everybody else. They gotta go to sleep, man. They gotta wake up 4:30 every morning. Fuck them. I'm gonna just come to your neighborhood at 2 o'clock in the morning, just fuck. That's why the cops pull you niggas over, man. Like I say, bro. Hey, man, the Lord got some shit lined up for you scum, fucking Negro scumbags out there. We getting on y'all because y'all the ones that we're immediately around, man. I can't speak for Issachar. I'm not around Issachar on an everyday, all the time basis. I'm not around Ephraim, Manasseh, you know. Yeah. I can speak to them as an ambassador that the Lord sent out, speaking to our people, telling them who they are and what they're supposed to do according to the scriptures. But my own personal experience, I can only speak for these nappy-head Negroes, man. Oh, bald head Negroes, man.
And you fucking with the bald head.
That's why that's a
Bald
bald
head.
head.
Yeah. Hey, back what they were saying. Like even on that side of Baton Rouge, like going toward the mall and everything like that, those predominant white neighborhoods, they have 24-hour surveillance with cops just patrolling the whole fucking neighborhood because you niggas starting to move over there in those areas and you're causing all kind of confusion and everything like this, man.
Bro. Wherever the fuck you go, curses follow, man.
Yep.
Deuteronomy 28, 15 to 68 on your ass, man. Okay? On your ass like whores, man. Okay?
Hey, even like what it said, just throw it in there, add more insult to the injury. Take mailbox against you even go check the mailbox. The mailbox will be full of mail with the mail ain't even put no fucking mail in there, man. You just say it, man. Yeah, you know
where he live at. It ain't his mail.
Oh, I didn't receive it. I never got that notice. Go in the courtroom. I never received it.
I ain't seen you there. I ain't never got served. What you mean? I was never put in my hands.
That's right. I never
It's your
received
fucking mailbox. You fucking idiot. When the last time you checked this, man? Like his ass up.
Yeah. You got it. Yeah, no, that's right. Every time.
That's how you gonna deal with your Negroes, man.
Yeah.
Real soon.
Yeah.
Y'all, the Lord been putting a little deal on y'all, and y'all still worse.
Jeremiah 5 and 25, it says your iniquity have turned away these things and your sins
Turn
have
away getting delivered, man. Turn away coming out of this condition that we're in. Turn away that curse getting lifted off our fucking asses, man. That's why the Lord put him heavy. He put more. The Lord magnifying the motherfuckers, man. It went from a category of 4 9 on a category of 9. Man. That's how the Lord dropping them curses on y'all ass. And he's not being affected by it. You not hurting the Lord. He can sit back and he can just wipe your ass out. Just start over if you want to, man. He damn near did it with Moses.
That's right. We talked about that the other day too.
Moses had to plead with the Lord. Lord, like, I can turn these stones into people, man. They can worship me. I don't need no niggas. The motherfuckers a nigga to the Lord, man. Right?
Yeah.
All the Lord give a fuck about is his people. Okay? The 12 tribes of Israel, not you fucking niggas, man. There's a difference. Okay? Go ahead. Huh?
Real quick, I want to back you up. Deuteronomy 28:61. It's talking about how the Most High just increased stuff. Put something before you, but I'm increasing because you niggas are wicked. Deuteronomy 28:61. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in this book of this law.
When you go over the Bible, you don't see AIDS. You don't see the juice pestilence that y'all know the name of it.
Oh yeah.
You're not gonna find those words written in the Bible. That's why I said read it again.
That's right. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written.
So those words that I just said, the name of those particular diseases, you're not gonna find them technically written in the Bible. But the Bible is telling you that all kind of diseases and pestilences is about to hit. Motherfuckers, they all got all kind of names that's not found in the Bible.
Yep.
That's the Lord letting you know. Well, we can name those diseases and pestilences now. Why? Because when you go to Revelation 5th chapter, the Lord opened the seals for us, man. All right?
Yep.
We're beyond that time and the times and a half of time. We're beyond that time now. Okay? Go ahead. Huh?
I seen a report yesterday. It said hepatitis, I think it's C, is infected 100,000 people up on Earth. It's going to get more and more. Okay, so hey, the Most High finna let
this is something that they so-called got a
cure for. Come on, man.
Make it make sense. So,
come on,
why
man.
you having a pandemic or something that you had a cure for maybe 5 years, 6 years ago, maybe longer? Make it make sense.
Right, brother. And it says, which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee so thou be destroyed.
And that's why a lot of y'all ass dropping dead and dying from it and suffering from it. You don't never see none of us coming on here complaining. If anything, a brother got a hangover. Ain't nobody talking about I got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, with that yeah.
Yeah, right now. What?
Look, if anything, we sick of this fucking
Sick of this
place.
shit, man. That's the only thing we sick
Yeah.
of. Fuck.
Go ahead, huh?
Right, hey, and the cure we got for it is these scriptures right here.
That's
right.
Not running to Esau Edom to get his this back. Yeah. You say it like this. God, you got it, brother.
Jeremiah 5:25, it says, your iniquity have turned away these things,
Yeah.
and your sins have withholden good things
That's
from
right.
you.
So the Lord telling you, man, I'm ready to deliver y'all. But you motherfuckers want to be in slavery. That's why the elect is signing crying. Look, Lord, look, the hell with these 2/3, man. Come get us. But that means that goes to show amongst the elect, you still got work to be done. That's why the Lord, that's the elect he talking to. The Lord not talking to no goddamn niggas in that passage. He's talking to his people. He's telling his people that we're withholding them, we're withholding the blessings. They let you know the elect is not all the way where they gotta be. The Lord is still molding his elect, man.
Yeah.
He's still drawing his elect in, man. It's like the brother brought an article in the WhatsApp. I think you spoke on it earlier about how they have an influx of the northern kingdom coming into these cities, man, these southern cities. Okay? But that has to come to pass before the end comes, man. You got a lot of the northern kingdom, they gotta wake the fuck up, man. At least they gotta be marked. Right? Go ahead.
It says,
Which they got it on the internet too. Believe it or not, a lot of the southern kingdoms know about this truth via the internet. Man. They got the internet in South America, Central America, and the Caribbean, just like they do in America. Man. Go ahead.
I think somebody from Libya has subscribed to my page.
So that's what I'm saying. So they necessarily don't have to physically be around us, man. That's what the Urim and the Thummim is for. Right. Okay. So they're woke. The hopeful, the 12,000 out of each of those northern kingdom tribes, man, they're here. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
It says, for among my people are found wicked men.
Yeah, man. And the wicked men is talking about, okay, 2/3. Got a difference. All Israel is not Israel. Okay? You can say that you're a descendant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob biologically, right? But who do you serve? Who do you follow? Who do you represent? Who do you worship? Who do you pattern your mindset, your thinking patterns? Who do you pattern that after? Your father, the devil.
Yeah.
Right.
All that shit is after the workings of Satan. Go ahead, bro.
They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men.
That's what they do. And guess what y'all doing that for the so-called white man. All right? You sit up, you put commercials, and you promote his poison. I can't speak much on that, you know what I'm saying? And he used very prominent Israelites to do so. Okay? Go ahead.
As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of the sea.
Right, man. That's all y'all know, man. Y'all don't know this truth. This is too pure for y'all. Scripture says wisdom is too high for a fool. Y'all so drenched in foolishness to where you would know wisdom and truth if it knock you upside your cranium, man. Put a crack upside your fucking skull, man. You still wouldn't know it. Put a helmet, yeah. You still wouldn't know it. You wouldn't even know you got hit. Bash your shit in with the truth, you still wouldn't know it. The Lord do that to the whole world. He flooding the earth, man, with this truth, man. It's ridiculous, huh?
Yep.
You people don't have an excuse. The Lord is utilizing his technology, his internet, okay? To send these lines throughout the four corners of the earth to the 12 tribes of the hopeful elect of Israel. Go ahead.
Right. Therefore, they are become great and waxing rich.
Right.
They are waxing fat. They shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Right, man. Y'all go beyond the so-called white man. Okay. When you look at the numbers of the people that got the it's more of you fucking Negroes than Edomites. Right? Anything wicked, who at the top of the list?
Jake,
Who do the most?
Jake, get it with Judah.
That's, I mean, you could get into statistics.
Oh yeah, we going to
politics.
the yes. Oh yes.
It's all written in black and white. Anything fucked up, who at the top of the list?
Yeah.
We do, not we, but you niggas do the most, man. We can say that because we're not.
Yeah, we're not a part of that. Yeah.
Like the brother said, among my people are found evil or wicked men. Okay, but we're not of those wicked men. Okay, go ahead, bro.
They judge not the cause of the fatherless.
Right, and who's the fatherless? It's talking about the whole elect. Why are we fatherless? Because we're in slavery. We don't have a king. We don't have a prime minister. We don't have a leader to lead us through our wars, to defend us from our enemies, man. Okay, in a physical sense. The way you look at the Chinese, they got a what? President. Look at the Edomites. You got different Edomite nations. They got presidents. And on top of that, they got nuclear missiles behind them. Ooh. Okay?
Yep.
You got Hamites. They got presidents, people that represent their interests, their best interests. But when it comes to the 12 tribes of Israel, we don't have that. That's what it means to fatherless, man. You gotta look to your enemies, man, to be fed, to be clothed, man.
Gotta go to them.
Okay? You don't even know who the fuck y'all are. You don't even know who your father is. That's what it means to be fatherless in a spiritual sense, man. You don't know who the fuck you are because you don't know who your daddy is, man. When you know your past, you know your present. That helps you in the future, man. When you know your past, you know what the fuck is going on right now, which gives you an advantage in the future. Come on, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, yet they prosper. In the right of the needy, do they not judge?
Yeah, man. Now y'all don't. Who's the needy? Because y'all are more concerned about keeping your father, the devil, in his system. Man. You're about holding this system up as long as you can possibly keep this motherfucker going, man. The average so-called Negro, y'all don't even have a conception that this is the end, man, at all. In y'all mind, this is permanent. The world is gonna be this way forever until a white man comes on a cloud and save you Negroes. Man.
Black ass.
White man been shitting on your ass 500 years, but one's gonna come out the sky and save you.
Your black ass.
Come on, man. Make that make sense.
Really?
You niggas still looking for the white man to save your ass, man. Sweet white Jesus is gonna come and save us. He's gonna what they call it, the rapture.
Rapture. Yeah, the rapture.
We're gonna be raptured to heaven.
Hey, and what the elder had read in that Matthew 24, those Christians take that out of context and think the Lord's gonna actually rapture their ass. Sure. He's about 2 feet in the field, one taking it, then he's gonna be raptured up out of here.
You motherfuckers waiting to be raptured gonna be the ones left.
Yep.
You gonna really shit on yourself, all over yourself. Ooh, I can imagine they expecting some white man to beam them up. They playing that gospel, all that shit they playing Bethany.
Yeah.
We worship you, Lord. And you know they be doing like this.
Throw them hands to the sky, everything like this.
Glory. These fucking so-called Christians gonna be like this. The Lord gonna hit your head with a laser.
No, your fucking ass.
Y'all gonna hear it before it hits you. You know how that thunder crack?
You hit it, yeah, that's it.
You hear it roaring.
Yeah, you hear that wrong.
Thundering through the air.
And that light is crackling.
Oh! The Lord gonna hit your ass, man.
Right, bro.
The Lord said your prayer is as an abomination to him, man.
Right.
Okay? The Lord don't want to hear that. That's gonna say against you to destroy the heart, man. The Lord gonna
proper
backhand like a woman. Hey! Not saying we condone violence. I'm just saying like when you see on TV, and you when this part of your hand end up going in her face some type of way, just to make it kind of tone it down. Well, that's how the Lord gonna do you. While y'all praying and calling and all that, the Lord, break the fuck out my face. I want to hear that shit. Send them missiles on this stupid. Now.
Shit, right, bro. Yeah.
Move it. You know, he's the commander in chief. Move it. Go ahead.
Get it going.
The Lord's gonna be a mean man, he coming back mean, man.
Right, bro. Isaiah 63.
He ain't gonna be played with. The Lord gonna come back with a business face on, man. Okay? He's not coming back to get nobody no motherfucking hugs
Ain't no talking and kisses.
and get on his knees and play with the kids and pet the dog and all that bullshit, man. The Lord coming to get dirty, man. He's gonna get nasty.
66.
Okay?
He said the slain of the Lord shall be.
He just come
Say I'm gonna smash on y'all, man. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do.
But I'm telling you, it's coming to fuck this place up, man. Okay? They're gonna take over your. Right. They're gonna take over your entire nuclear defense system, man. They're gonna be in control.
Yeah.
You Edomites gonna be on at the control module, the command, whatever they call it, the control command.
Yeah, the control
whatever.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And they're gonna be like, sir, they taking over the controls. We don't have any controls. You're gonna be pressing the button trying to make the missile shoot off, and you ain't gonna have no control over it. The angels are gonna completely take full control over every nation's intercontinental ballistic missile, according to the Bible. That's prophesied, man. Yep. Because if they don't, you people are gonna destroy the fucking earth, man. Yep. So the angels are gonna take it. They're gonna modify the Third World War. And it's gonna play out the way it's written according to the Bible, not according to fucking elites, not according to this utopia that they want to create by wiping out 600 billion fucking people, man. Yep. The Lord got a better plan for that. He's gonna wipe out a lot of you motherfuckers, but it ain't gonna be no 600 billion, man. That's ridiculous, man. 6.5 billion. This is the so-called white man want to wipe out, and he already started it. You niggas got it in your bloodstream already.
Right. Yeah, it's emotion.
A slow death, man. Right. A 5 death. A 5
with that,
yeah, a 5 gram death. They can hit you with saying 5. Yeah, a 5 gram death, man. Go ahead, huh?
Hey, to back you up, I read an article the other day. He said it's an Edomite over there at NASA. His name is Robert Hastings. Go look it up. Said while he was in office, okay, he had over 120 people in NASA that came and told them that while the nuclear weapons were in store, that the UFOs were centered around those weapons and caused them to be deactivated. And this was concrete evidence.
Hey, I got you.
Okay, this is concrete evidence, which means hard evidence. They got it set in stone. They know this. It's called classified. It's called classified. But they have it in store, so it's not open to the public. So they the only ones that know about this. But the Lord has revealed us to his prophets. Say Amos 3rd chapter. He speaks to his prophets this time, so we can reveal what the fuck is going on. Go ahead, El.
All right, this is Isaiah 54, and I'm gonna start at 16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith. I have created the smith."
Right. How about you now? Shot.
That blows the coals in the fire. And let me say something. The smith is an actual scientist, right? In modern terminology, it's a chemist, it's a biologist, it's a what you would call a scientist, right? In many fields. You have to get all kinds of degrees, years of study, years of research in order to figure out different equations and how this, the pressure of this, how it will combine it with this. That takes years of fucking research. You don't just come out of your mouth knowing how to make a nuclear missile, man, or a nuclear bomb, or nuclear technology just in general. So this is a process over time. Okay? Esau had to what? It technically advanced to, and the Lord and the angel through his angels nurtured this so-called white man, gave him bits and crumbs of technology to build him up to the point of his fall, man.
Right.
All right, let me finish. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy it," man. So the Lord said, I created the nuclear bomb. And the Bible is called the great waster or the waster, man.
Right.
Why? Because it obliterates anything in its sight, man. Anything. it melts, literally disintegrates everything in its sight, man.
That's what Zechariah saw.
So according to the Bible, that's the Lord's design. The Lord manipulated you so-called white people to create something that's gonna take your own fucking civilization out, man. And that's when the Lord gonna establish His kingdom with your own destruction. Well, you eat might don't shit yourself when you realize you don't have control over your own nuclear missiles, man. What the fuck you think these so-called UFOs are up there doing, man? They watching your red ass, right? I mean, they just flying around, testing out technology. What the fuck you think they're doing? Amos 9 and 8, get that right quick, Dr.
Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom.
Yeah, God is power right there. He's watching over everything. They just broke it down, man. And his eyes are who? Of the angels. Right.
So-called chariots. Well, not so-called, but so-called UFOs. Right. But according to the Bible, the chariots of Israel.
That's right, bro. Yeah. They are watching over everything, man. And they was said earlier, man, they are waiting to get the order to come out and do and take care of business. So but before they get the actual action of taking order, they're doing what? We're watching.
And that's the whole point of them showing the scripture says you should see signs in the heaven. That's the angels, all these eclipses coming. Lunar eclipse, solar eclipse coming back to fucking back, right? We had like 3-4 back-to-back last year.
That was last year.
Now this year coming around, back to back. All these different UFO activity going on, man. You think that's coincidence? You've been having the same two so-called stars or planets, Esau call them stars or planets. Yep. Just sitting on top of the moon for the past 2 weeks, man. Yep. You see what I'm saying? So these are the angels showing signs that, look, we're about to return. Okay, we have superior technology than you cavemen, and we're about to show you. We're going to save the children of Israel first, and we're going to shut you down, man.
Right.
In that order.
Save and destroy. In that order.
The Lord is gonna show you His technical dominance, man. Technical superiority. Okay?
That's right, Doc.
You people are gonna realize that you're nothing but primitive beasts. You're gonna realize that. Look what you've done to the planet. I don't give a fuck about an airplane. What is designing an airplane that can fly when you're destroying the very planet that you gotta live on? Right?
Yes.
You know? Yep. All right.
It's the rest of Amos 9 and 8, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Yeah, man. That's the plan. That's why the Lord sending His scouts out here.
Yeah.
All those sites that y'all seeing, that's the Lord sending His scouts out. Mapping this bitch out how they gonna destroy it. They already got it mapped out. The Lord gave them the blueprint on how they're gonna destroy this place, man. So y'all up there taking pictures, you fucking fighter jets, pilots, catching them on your radar. Well, with the angels are up in the crowd, like, okay, see, therefore we're gonna make the missile gonna hit over there. Okay, we got that one on we got that one logged in. Yeah. Okay, cool. We logged in on that one too. All right. I see them meteorites taking pictures. Fuck it. They can't do shit.
They can't do shit about this. Right. We can't stop this here, man.
And the angels literally just taking over. Just right. You fucking crackers gonna shit. Oh, you're gonna be humiliated. Think about it. Think about it. So-called white man got what you call EP, what you call it EMP.
EMP, electromagnetic pulse.
What the fuck you think the Most High His angels got? Ooh. If y'all got the technology to shut down all type of electrical devices, how much superior you think the angels coming with, man? Come on now. You don't think they can shut your fucking nuclear device? Stop it!
They already did it. Right,
stop it, man.
Right.
The Lord gonna force you to. This is the key right here. Okay. 2 Corinthians 13, right quick. This is the key. The key is the Lord. How's the Lord gonna force you to fight? By shutting down your nuclear missile system. Nuclear missile systems are set up so you don't have to send your military over there to fight. Right? We're going to send the missiles over there. So we don't have to sacrifice no more of our military personnel. We're going to just send a nuke over there. But guess what? When the Lord shuts your missile system down, you got to send them boys over.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay? It is all one intent. You got to put it all in place, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Right to the point. 2 Ed 13 and verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid and yet durst fight.
Yeah, because why are y'all afraid? Because number one, you're seeing this big ass angelic force out of this world force, man. Esau gonna say y'all gonna call it an alien invasion.
Right.
But we're gonna know exactly what it is.
Right.
Okay? Gonna see that big ass black man with that big ass afro standing on top of that chair, big ass white afro. You know what I'm saying? Standing on that bitch. Esau, you ain't gonna be able to cover that up, sweep that under the rug.
Yeah, but they did.
You know?
Right.
You ain't gonna be able to hide that. And it says what?
Yep. And it says
this is what they're gonna all see. And they're gonna realize he's coming to take over the earth. So we need to fight.
Yep.
And y'all gonna realize all that technology that the Lord built up, gave y'all was spud that particular time for him to make you look like a bunch of fools, man. And the Lord gonna step on the top of that chair and gonna get an angel to signal, and all your systems is gonna
yep, gonna collapse. Right.
And then all of a sudden the Lord gonna he gonna lift up a hand. The Lord probably gonna wink his eye at one of the angels, and the angel gonna get a command, and all the missiles that they want to come up, gonna come up. You gonna see them bitches come and point where? Right over here.
Right.
Even your own missiles, America gonna hit them. Angels gonna make them hit a U-turn. It's gonna come up.
Right, bro.
Boom.
Yeah. Right, bro.
It's gonna somerset the whole time while the Lord said, yo, you bitches gonna be shooting missiles at the Lord. You're gonna literally see them hit U-turns in the air. Come back on y'all stupid ass.
Right.
While the Lord's just standing up there looking and saving his children the whole time. Man, this is gonna be beautiful, man.
Right,
Lord is gonna humiliate you fucking nations out there. Go ahead,
Yeah. A couple on it. 2 13, verse 8 and 9. And it says, after this I beheld, and lo, all day, speaking of the dragons of the earth, or NATO, the EU, okay, in the midst of World War III, they're gonna stop fighting. It's the third day. That's that evil thought. So that evil thought ties into Revelation, the 11th chapter, when it says the remnant were frightened. When they get ready, when that evil thought is entered into their mind, they get ready to press that button. That's those missiles begin to be shot off. When the elect are going to be frightened, they're going to be beamed up in that same hour. America's going to be destroyed in 1 fucking hour, 60 minutes. All right. So it says he neither to subdue him was so afraid and yet durst fight. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came,
if you bag anybody up into a corner, they gotta fight.
Gotta fight, man.
You're either gonna fight or be killed. Period. So that you forced to fight. They're not gonna stop because you scared. So you gotta fight. Even Esau gonna be, you gonna see the F-22s running from the chariots, and the chariots still gonna be.
Yep.
Right, bitch, you gonna fight.
Gotta fight.
I'm gonna make you fight.
That corner fight.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna kill you anyway. They're gonna attack you. What Esau called a hostile, hostile takeover. Yeah. They consider different alien races hostiles or even enemies. If you impose that type of danger, they consider you a hostile.
Right.
Well, guess what? The angels are going to come with great hostility. Okay, on a level you can't even imagine, man. Okay.
Darkness, bro. Yeah. 2 Ed 13. That's why the scripture says, man, men's heart is going to fail them, man. Fear. Looking after those things. It's going to start with these plagues happening upon earth. Ultimately, you see a tall, very dark-skinned man with a big afro, white afro, standing on top of the chair. You're going to panic.
You lied to all your life. You an Edomite thinking that.
Right on.
Yeah, or Jake.
Or Jake.
You're going to shit yourself.
Right, bro.
Shit,
Oh,
they was right.
They was right the whole while.
Niggas was right. Fuck. Yeah,
Fuck. Yes. You finna be fucking.
and we're gonna have a celestial body, so we're gonna have this superb memory.
Right. Yeah, real shit. Everything.
So nothing slide.
Nothing slide. Nothing slide. Let nothing go.
Shit you forgot about.
That's right.
We gonna remind you. Yeah.
Yep.
Remember that time when you yeah. How the fuck you know that? Oh, I'm a god, bitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our.
Ding dong.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Ding dong.
Chains.
Chains.
Chains. Routine. See the rest of them over there drop. Put the shackles on. All. I'm not gonna touch your man's stairs. Put them on. Yeah. Those days are coming. I can soon. Go ahead, bro.
Very fast, bro. Second every 13 and verse 9. It's the bell for you. He saw his fucking 2/3, man. All right. Second 13 to 9. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came.
Yeah, meaning you coming with all your military might, man. Okay? That's what he wanted. The whole time the Lord gonna be like, hold on, I ain't gonna be like, Lord, let us go. The whole time Esau gonna be giving it all he got.
Hey,
all he got.
Yeah. The little engine that could. Yeah.
He's gonna be giving it all he got. They gonna see the Lord though. The whole time while they shoot them, I can see the brother. Look at this shit. Looking at him, Mark.
Look back at us in the chair.
The whole time we get beamed up. Our king gonna be on top. The king gonna be watching, overlooking. He gonna be overlooking the whole thing while the angels coming and get us. Yeah. Well, the whole time they shoot.
This is trying to kind of
Lord
take
is
their
up
leg out.
there. Lord gonna be, you know, he a character. He gonna be laughing. They gonna have him on camera. CNN news. They gonna have him on. Laughing and shit like that. Then you gonna see us up there.
Yeah.
But seems to be beaming up Black and Native American and Mexican.
Yeah. Puerto Ricans.
They're getting on top of the spaceship. Wait a minute.
Yep.
Is that a bottle in his hand? It appears to be that they're having some type of party up there. You know?
Oh, you shot right there. Right there. On that sea of glass. On that sea of glass.
On CNN.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Y'all, the Lord gonna allow you the helicopters and all that. That's why I said every eye shall see.
Bro. That's 1-7.
He's gonna allow all before he gives the angels the command to attack. He's gonna let the world get all the footage that it can handle. He's gonna have every major news network out filming it. Yeah. What's it gonna be sitting up there?
Oh, take really 18 shots.
And the chariot's gonna be beaming us up the whole time. While the Lord is sitting up there. But guess what? When you get a command, those cameras going out.
Yeah.
TV, all that He's gonna let it last just long for the whole world to witness his people salvation. The salvation of the children of Israel. He's gonna let all he gonna give all the all you people. He's gonna let all y'all see it, man. Okay? Literally, man. All right. Then he's gonna get a command. All right, y'all got the last fruit. All right. Make it rain. Yep. We're gonna be standing on top of that, just looking at it. You're gonna be able to zoom in. Have you're on a whole other level of technology. Just a thought. It's gonna be like the first chapter say that the chariots are in sync with the spirits of the angels, man. So just it's controlled by your mind, man. Okay. We are limited in these chains of darkness. Our brain would do all kind of magical shit if it wasn't. Confined in his body right now. Like you can imagine literally jumping on top of the building. If your body can keep up with your mind, this motherfucker will be jumping on top of the building. So imagine having a crowd with this type of synchronization, man, with your spirit. Yeah. Oh man. A crowd that fits your body like a suit, man. That's what that's the type of power those celestial bodies are gonna have. That crowd is gonna link to you literally like it's gonna in sync with you, man.
Like literally one with it.
You're not gonna be in a chariot. Oh shit! man, you just in euphoria. You and that bitch just in the spiritual euphoria. Probably just in a state of just floating in that motherfucker. And just whatever you know, the chariot apply your vision, it apply whatever. If you touch the chariot, it's literally you feel it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, you fucking devils can't touch that, man. Can't stop nothing like that.
Can't stop it, man.
That's what we fight for. That's what we going for. That's what we come out here week in and week out, man. We want that.
Straight up. Yes.
Right? And that's just coming from our perspective, just thinking as a fucking man, man. All right, go ahead. Huh?
Yeah, real quick, y'all. Thank you. Ezekiel 1, verses 19 and 20. It says, and when the living creatures went, the wheels went by them.
Yeah, man, the wheels of the chariots.
Right.
All right. The living creatures is talking about the angels. They are alive. Angels are living beings. They were created just like we are. They're just in a higher dimension. They're on a higher level, just like we're on a higher level than the animals. We're more intelligent, right? Well, there's another level above us. Okay?
Right.
Go ahead.
And it says, and when the living creatures were lifted up from earth.
So meaning when these crowds, this is a man thousands of years ago trying to explain some futuristic, out of this world crowd and beings that he don't have the terminology to explain. So he's doing the best he can with thousands and thousands of year old terminology to explain what he's seeing.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
The wheels were lifted up.
So his chariot lifting up off the ground.
Yep.
It's called flying saucers. Okay. Go ahead.
Verse 20. Whatsoever the spirit was to go, they went.
So wherever your mind will, that's what the chariot did, man.
Yep.
Okay. The chariots don't like one of them Edomites we had played in one of our clips with them like that. And they was just going into the way the technology and all that type of shit about the anti-gravity. No, we gotta get it. About the anti-gravity and all that type of shit like that. And basically what they were saying, and this so-called white man validating the Bible, they're saying that if you have to control gravity, you control time. Time is a concept of gravity. So that goes to show that this realm that we speak of with the Allaham is, they're on a whole other level to where, like, we can create a world for a dog that the dog really, in that dog mind, he feel like that's the universe. That's the way the universe is for every other dog. But in reality, we as humans in a whole other world, right? You got motherfuckers skydiving. The animal not thinking about skydiving, bungee jumping, you know what I'm saying? Or buying a new BMW, putting rims on their shit. Animals don't. The only thing an animal is thinking about is the next meal. It's straight up instinct. So imagine the level we on compared to animals. Level that up. Come on, man.
Yeah, make it make sense. Damn.
It's foolish to put the Lord and the angels on our level, man. That's what the Lord said. If we have not entered the mind of man, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
It says, thither was their spirit to go.
Meaning they were controlled by their spirit, all right?
Yep.
The chariots are controlled by your mind, man. Period. Imagine that. Wherever you think to go, like I said, they will. Wherever they will to go. Wherever you will to go, that's where the chariot goes, man. So if you look into the Esau, where they actually so-called allegedly reconstructed a so-called UFO, right? And the way they describe the technology goes hand in hand with the Bible. They say that it creates that within the UFO, a so-called chariot, a so-called UFO, the chariot, instead of like so-called white man use rocket propelled technology and horsepower to push, even though you even push a pull, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even though the motor in front of you, you still using some type of exhaust, you know, to propel you. That's the type of technology the so-called white man use. Well, according to what they were saying about the chariots, the brother just read, a gravitational force, wherever the being set that gravitational force is wherever it pulled the chariot with, and that's exactly what the Bible is saying in the more biblical ancient form. Esau was saying it in a more scientific, technical form. But they're virtually saying the same thing. Okay? We just connect the dots. Unlike you motherfuckers that sleep. All right? Go ahead, brother.
And it says, that's a little bit. And the wheels were lifted up over against them, but the spirit of the living creature was in the wheels.
They were living in there, man. You had individual beings inside of these, what you call spaceships, UFOs, flying saucers, chariots of Israel, UAPs. So according to the Bible, they saw living beings in them, man. And it breaks down how they were controlled. And he described how they look, man. Go ahead.
Bel and the Dragon, chapter 1, 34. It says, but the angel of the Lord said unto Hector, basically just giving you an example of spiritual power. So if an angel could do this, we can tell you.
And mind you, this is the angels doing these type of feats thousands of years ago, man. Okay, modern technology can't even do this today, 2022. And they were doing this thousands of years ago, man. Okay? The thing is, you gotta remember, how the fuck y'all think this planet was created? It took technology to do that. So just imagine how many years goes back into prehistory before Earth was even created and all of that type of stuff like that. It's unimaginable, man. So Esau called it terraform, where it takes technology to terraform the planet. Right? It's so far-fetched, it's too far-fetched to believe that a higher being could terraform or create a planet that we live on, but Esau imagined it to do it. He got all kind of shows on the Sci-Fi Channel, Discovery Channel, talking about how he plans to terraform Mars. Well, why is it so hard to believe that the Elohim did that to the planet Earth thousands of years ago? Okay? And they manipulate it, and they control the elements. The Lord, the Elohim made the flood come.
Yes.
They controlled it. So therefore, they're going to control the second death. They control the first death. They're going to control the second death. Man.
Right.
Back in what you just said, they must have had the ability to manipulate the weapons. They could read. Bel and the Dragon, 1 in 35, 34 from the middle. And it says, go, the angel said, go and carry the dinner that thou hast in the Babylon unto Daniel, who is in the lion's den. Right? It says, Habakkuk says, Lord, I never saw Babylon, neither do I know where the den is. Then the angel of the Lord took him by the crown and bare him by the hair of his head, and through the vehemency of his spirit, set him in Babylon over the den.
Spiritual power teleported this man instantaneously to a whole other location just by touching the top of his head, man. Okay, you try to do that, Esau. We'll wait. But they trying though. You don't think these devils in the laboratories and trying to figure shit out, man? Yeah. The scripture says in his heart, in his mind, he said in his heart, there's God, man. Esau want to be the Elohim. The word God there is Elohim, not Yahweh.
Right?
Esau want to be the Abraham. He want to be the angel. Okay?
Oh, right.
See, that problem motherfucker want to be the most high. Yeah. He's the one that pushed out what the one with God. Atheism.
All right, so with that, hope this live lesson was very edifying. We out here week in, week out, pushing the sound doctrine, faith and sincerity. On the face of East, according to Daniel 6:10 and Ezekiel 8:16. Give all infinite honor and glory and praise.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Harukakudah.
Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, and ruling T12. Peace and blessing and salutation to the holy elect who continue to push this truth. Abide the ball. Shalom, Makiyan.
Shalom.